Hey you guys, today we're going to make our very own cucumber, green apple, pineapple juice. I'm going to show you how to do everything that I do to get a week's worth of juice in this picture. This is pretty much the juicing recipe that my family and I have been using for maybe the past 6 or 8 months. My children, they of course, like many children, do not eat vegetables voluntarily. So this is really the best way to get vegetables in their system. And it tastes good. And also for my husband. We've been juicing here for about 6 years. My mom and my brother do it, and I've also influenced some of my family out here to do it. It's just, a fun way to get the good things in your body. So let's get into it. All right, I've got 2 pineapples here. I've got 4 cucumbers and a bag of these Granny Smith apples. The juicer that I have is the Power XL juicer. We got it at Target when we first got married for like $100. I think it's a good investment to have, especially if you plan on doing it all the time. And seeing as my children demand juice all the time, this is a good investment. And then it lasts for a long time too. With the 4 of us drinking it, I'd say it lasts for about a week. I try to just give them about 8 ounces a day. But like I said, we're going to cut up some cucumbers first. Easy peasy. And cucumbers make so much juice. They're full of water, which is great. That's what we want. Good hydration. Okay, so I like to use the second setting on here, number 2. All right, we got almost a quart of cucumber juice. 4 cucumbers and a quart of cucumber juice. All of this right here is separating from the pulp and like the foam, and then the juice is always down here at the bottom, and it's actually more clear once it separates all the way. The second setting on the juicer is what we like to use the most because it can handle your tougher, harder fruits and vegetables in the blender. I do like to strain my juice. So we're going to let that strain while we start the pineapple and the apples. I got to cut these apples up and the pineapples as well. Sometimes I have to push the fruit down with this rolling pin. I used to have a plastic attachment that came with this, but I don't know where it went. I feel like it's still somewhere here in our apartment, but I'm not sure. But I use this as an alternative to help it out a little bit because sometimes the fruit gets jammed down in the vessel, but that helps a lot. We also don't worry too much about leaving the seeds or the skin on. I want to say when we first got our juicers, I used to spend a lot of time peeling the apples and coring the apples in order to make it a smoother transition down the blade, but it works all the same. As long as you clean it properly right after you juice, your blade is going to last. No dishwashers. It's already separated, and we still have so much. So really, it honestly doesn't take away from the quantity of the juice that you have. Look at all that juice. Another quart. And it's going to go in my cute little pitcher. You have a tan line where your ring is on your ring finger.
I'm a devoted husband.
That's sweet. Very good, sweetie. All right, the cucumber juice is completely strained. And now we're going to pour it again one more time through the strainer into the pitcher. Just to make sure we're getting everything that we strained. And I really like cucumber juice. I think it tastes so good. A lot of people don't. But I'd rather have that than celery or... What else is really watery?
Don't be fibbing on the camera.
What?
Don't be fibbing.
I do like cucumber juice. Yeah, you're the one that doesn't. Okay. And while that's going, we're also going to strain this apple juice that we got. We got a whole quart of this apple juice. And you see how it's already separated? That's so cool to me. We're going to put that through the strainer. And while that's straining, then we're going to do the pineapples. Sometimes I like to see if I can catch the foam at the top and kind of help the juice through without letting the foam get in the strainer because it can really slow down the process. And see, we're already completely strained just by avoiding the foam from getting in the strainer. We're so smart. Gotta get the most yellow pineapples that they have. And I'll tell you who has the most yellow pineapples. H-E-B, my favorite place. Also not too worried about the core going in because again, if you do it on that second or third setting, it's gonna chop it right up and juice it the way it's supposed to. And pineapples also make a lot of juice. A lot of people might think that I'm crazy for using 2 whole pineapples, but I think it tastes good. And I don't know, can you have too many natural sugars? Probably, but I'd rather have natural sugars than artificial. As we go. We also have a quart of pineapple juice, which is also a little bit of the apple juice. The apple juice is strained. I'm gonna clean my strainer out and then pour in the apple juice with the cucumber through the strainer. Nice and smooth. Pineapple juice is really, really thick, so I'm gonna actually let that sit just a little bit before I start on the second pineapple. Like I said before, pineapple juice is actually really thick, but when it separates, it does turn clearer. The only thing is because it is so thick, it takes a lot longer to separate. But seeing as I don't have time to wait for it to separate, I'm just going to go ahead and pour it in the strainer. And hopefully it doesn't take like 15 minutes. And then once all of that is strained, we'll put it all in here. And then whatever is left room-wise in the pitcher, I'm just going to fill it with water. And sometimes even when I pour the kids their juice individually, I still add some more water just to add a little.
Daddy!
Not done yet.
What's that?
This is also juice.
That's so juice.
Uh-huh. Okay, the pineapple juice is strained. So now we're going to add it to the pitcher. And then I'll add some water. And now we're just going to add some water to this. Stretch it a little more. And I promise it's going to be like the perfect amount of sweetness. It's going to be good. Good old H-E-B drinking water. Just fill it up. It's about right there. And there you have it. A week's worth of cucumber, green apple, pineapple juice. It's going to go in the fridge and then we'll have some later after it's refrigerated.